Welcome to the road to $1 million in cryptocurrency live stream, where I want to document my journey over the next 300 days to see if it's possible to become a crypto millionaire. Now, if you're new, my name is Ash. I'm an entrepreneur and I believe in financial education because that is the only way you and I are going to build financial independence. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on this journey. This is day 24. Let's start. All right, my friends, and welcome back to the live stream. It has been a crazy day in DeFi. It has been a crazy day in DeFi. So crazy, in fact, that we're going to tweet about it. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, dear at... okay, let's see here. Dear at Ketchup. Dear at... Who else got DDoSed today? Let me actually see here. I can't remember. Okay, let's just go ahead and tag the usual suspects. Dear at fishswap. Because there's a nice audience there, you know. Dear at lavacake. It's a war zone out there. DDoS, baby. Oh man, it sounds like I did it. No. Let's not put the word baby in there. What should we do? It's a war zone out there. Okay. When I think of something, I'll write it there. P.S. We're live. Let's put the link. Hashtag DDoS. Hashtag emergency. Hashtag withdraw. Withdraw. Okay. Hashtag crypto. Hashtag DeFi. Hashtag investing. Hashtag money. Hashtag Hashtag DDoS. Hashtag emergency withdrawal. Hashtag crypto. Hashtag DeFi. Hashtag money. Hashtag geek arts. Hashtag 1 million. It's a war zone out there. Be safe. Be safe, everybody. Be safe, everybody. It's a war zone out there. Be safe, everybody. Alright. Let's see. Tweet. Alright, let's see who's here. Business 2020 is in the live stream. Welcome. Is the Paco team coming or not? I don't know actually. If you're referring to this, this is one of the projects we're meant to review today, but I don't know. Are you saying that this particular site is no longer worth it to review? I don't know. I just got here, you guys. Anyways, Andre is in the chat. Welcome, Andre. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. All right, cool. So, guys, I want to obviously take you through my spreadsheet here to show you how I've been doing over the last 24 hours. By the way, if you're brand new, welcome to the channel. My name is Sash, if you didn't get that part already. And a little bit of background. I am a cryptocurrency miner, investor, and I just wanted to document my journey. Okay, so I like to obviously track my numbers. And I think that every person who is getting into the space needs to get into the habit of doing that too. So if you don't have your own spreadsheet, you can download mine for free. But, you know, I encourage you guys to get into the habit of doing so. On the screen right now, I am going to show you how I am personally diversified, so that you have an idea of what we're working with here. Okay, so as you can see, I added some new categories in here to the spreadsheet. So that's just to give you a little bit of an idea as to what I'm doing. So the first category here is mining, which is made up of investment number 1, and that is specific to mining both ETH and Bitcoin. I started that journey about 6 months ago and I've continued to do so ever since, which is nice. DeFi makes up the second category here, and as you can see, I've only got one investment right now, which I might actually go ahead and unstake with all these like attacks and stuff like that happening. We'll do that in just a sec. So yeah, so that makes up investment number 2, and then investment number 3 makes up my my other holdings, stable coins, main portfolio, alt projects, that sort of thing. And so altogether, you could say that even with this paper value here, we have a total of about $300,000. Now, of course, I doubt that we'll actually be able to cash that out on Saturday. And so today we might talk about some strategies with regards to lavacake, which is actually falling quite hard here, as you guys can see. I personally would encourage people not to panic, but you know, do what you feel is right. I think we've had lots of people bidding here, and as a result, I don't think people realize that they're actually contributing to all those red lines. It doesn't, like these red lines right now, they're just caused by a very few number of sellers. They're not caused by the entire market. Okay, so the first big red line here, we'll come back to my spreadsheet in just a sec, but this first big red line here, this was actually just one sale of $12,000, which is about 1.6 lava. This right here, we can actually go ahead and track that. Okay, let's go ahead and track it here. Okay, this one was around $4,000, so about half a lava. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this one right here was about $4,000. That one was around $12,000. And so most people don't realize this. Most people think the market is dumping, so we have to sell. And that is the worst thing you can do, because this is an ideal trading scenario. Personally, I like to buy dips like this because the coin, if traders just leave it alone, the coin will just appreciate until Saturday, right? And that's the coolest part. But, you know, obviously I just want to make sure that I am safe and that, you know, the site doesn't go down or anything like that. So I'm just going to head over to the farm section, which, by the way, I think is a good idea, you guys. And you can probably just go ahead and unstake your LP if you have anything in there. Okay, so we've got lots of, you know, people kind of worried about what's happening right now with all the sites, and we'll address that today. But if you're if you invested here, you know, it might be a good idea for you just to like unstake that. So let's just try and do that. I actually don't know if I'll get all of this LP here, but I hope that I will, and they won't charge me a crazy tax. But let's see. Confirm. Yeah, that's personally my only investment in there. Altogether, you could say I've minted about 53, which is pretty good for me. And right now, I don't really have any stake in there, besides obviously holding on to that LP for when this thing pumps again, which by the way, I absolutely believe it's going to 10,000. I actually kind of saw it this morning, just a little bit, but I was not very fast, and so it dropped a little bit, and I thought it was going to go back up, but it just, it maintained this trajectory for most of the day. The moment I got home and I just turned on the computer, you saw some people like kind of selling, just like what they were doing earlier. But then this one sale freaked everybody out. This was one person selling just $12,000. Okay, I can show you right here where it is. Maybe I might be able to find it here. This happened just like within the hour, actually. Just that one sale triggered that long red line, and then people, because they might not realize what low volume there is in the market right now, they see it as FUD. As dumping, or as the price crashing, or as some kind of rug pull or something like that. So they end up selling, and unfortunately that kind of tanks the whole market. But if we had like two people like buy in here, maybe like one lava each, you'll see two really long green lines here, because the volume is actually so low right now. Personally, I would like to hold on a little bit longer, but if that goes beyond my threshold, I might actually also need to exit my position. Yeah, so right here, I mean, obviously now it's worth about only 10,000. No, that was another one. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw. Okay, so here's the first one. So this was actually 14,000. I thought it was 12,000. So this was 1.6, and this one right here, which was around $10,000. Okay, I lost it now. Okay, but anyways, so you could say that this right here, this crazy long line right here, probably just one person, maybe two maximum, and the total amount of lava sold within this transaction alone, probably like maybe two and a bit lava. And so that's really unfortunate that so many people here are like selling because they're like, oh no, the market's tanking, oh no. But the market is not tanking, people. The market is not tanking. The volume is so low that individual sellers can trigger such long candles, and that's really unfortunate. If I had enough funds, I would probably just buy like one whole lava right now, and I'll show you, just to kind of prove a point, that I could create one long green candle here. Probably not as long as these ones, because this was probably around 2 lava, worth about 2 lava, these candles here. But if I bought one whole lava right now, you'll probably see a green line here. And that's just to show you that you don't actually need to have a lot of volume, because the total tokens in distribution is so limited right now. And so that's what I've recently determined. So anyways, yeah, sorry, I digress, you guys, I digress. Let me jump into the chat here to see what folks are saying. All right, so let's see. Andre says DDoS hackers waging war today, dude. Oh man. Which site can we take down first? Oh, dude, it's terrible. Clayton is in the live stream. Welcome, Clayton. Appreciate you. Clayton says lava. Yeah, bearish divergence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first guy who sold just wanted to take profit, and he sold like maybe 2 and a bit lava. It wasn't a lot. We just looked at it, and for some reason it shows up on these charts as really long red lines, and so a really long red candle. So unfortunately, that is the case there. Yeah, but it's an excellent trading opportunity. I made about $1,000 this week just trading lava. all throughout the cycle here. And if you don't have people taking profit, like massive profit like this, okay, so obviously the big red lines are like, if you see a big red line like this, or like this, it's usually an indication of individuals taking profit. Okay, they want to like just get rid of one lava or two lavas or whatever it is. Okay, but if you see smaller green candles, and this is exclusively just for the lava based on my observation right now, if you see these small green candles, these are panic sellers here. Okay, these people right here, these are people who are like, oh no, the market's tanking, let me dump. Oh no, the market's tanking, let me dump. So unfortunately, that's what happens. I mean, if I exit my position as well, unfortunately, I mean, I would actually exit profitably, but it'd be so sad, you know. But I might consider doing it. If it continues to go down. But anyways, let me see. Sorry, I realized I didn't actually share my screen while I was explaining that. I apologize. I'm a bit tired today, you guys. I apologize. All right, so let's see here. Business 2020 says it will be $1 on Sunday. Yes, it will definitely tank very, very hard. Cook with Joker says, Lava, any chance to beat Bitcoin price? I don't think so. Bitcoin, remember, has 10 years in existence. Lava only has like 2 weeks. So I don't think so. If they suddenly just bought back all the lava in circulation and they burned it, or they just held on to it and they just never released all the lava in the harvest on Saturday, maybe they just like extended the time for like a month, then we'll hit Bitcoin prices for sure. But right now, the way it's looking with this limited supply in the market, I estimate about like maybe 200-300 tokens max. We're seeing massive volatility on the charts, but it's just a few tokens, you know. If you look at the volume versus the supply, it's just it's crazy. So all that market cap, all that market value comes from all the lava that's currently held in the harvest lock, and so that right there, when launched, of course everybody would try to sell it. So, and we also got to talk about something else which is like super important, and that is the total liquidity that is available. That is a ticking time bomb. I'm very scared of about that specifically. But yeah, I mean, if they just held all the harvest for like the rest of the month and not released it on Saturday, yeah, we definitely have a chance to reach Bitcoin prices for sure, even with all this crazy volatility in the buying and selling that you're seeing here. But if they obviously bought back that lava and just held it, and as well as like just delayed, of course I don't want them to delay the harvest, but if they just delayed the harvest and bought back all the Bitcoin in circulation right now, we would soar past Bitcoin for sure. I mean, we got to like $10,000 in like a week, right? Imagine like 3-4 weeks. You know, that's compounding at like 1,000%. It's crazy. Let's see here. So, Business 2020 says never lava is a scam coin. I mean, you know, one of the things I want to do on this channel is obviously just to present all the information to you guys. You know, I want you guys to like decide what you believe, right? I don't want to say it's a scam. I don't want to say it's not a scam. I just want to look at all the facts and the details and analyze the market for you, and obviously analyze all the documentation so you can make up your own mind. Because, you know, last thing I want to do is give you the wrong advice and then you blame me. So yeah, definitely do your own research, you guys. Botond B-Row is in the live stream today. Welcome. I appreciate you hanging out today. Can lavacake go back to 10K before the harvest? There's a chance, yeah. So basically, right now, let me just show the screen one more time. So right now we are looking at lots of panic selling. Okay, all of these people who are selling, these are all panic sellers, right? Of course, you've got some really long candles here. Of course, this person probably was holding and trying to hold out for like maybe 10K. He had a big position as well. And so, you know, he decided to cut his losses and obviously cash out today. I'm not sure how he was able to execute such a large order, because I have tried and I have failed. I could not actually sell lava more than 0.005 per time. So I don't know how these people are doing it. I would love for you guys to tell me if you know how to sell lava in larger quantities. This person right here, this person or these two people, there were two transactions here, okay, that caused this big green candle. Just two transactions, okay, and what we saw there is unfortunately maybe about $20,000 only, just about $20,000 worth of lava, you could say, that dropped it from around 9,300 all the way down to 8,600. So yes, it looks pretty bad, and I personally think it can go back to 10K, but it's getting close to my threshold now. I mean, I'm still profitable on what I have, but I think if I sell now, I'll personally exit with profit. So I'm probably gonna do that. I actually don't know how. I might try here. And then if it drops to like 5K or 4K, then I'll buy back in, and hopefully we can ride a bit more profit up. But I did make, you know, a couple $100, so it's not too bad. So let's see here. Lava. Okay. I also probably have to exchange this liquidity. So connect wallet, and if I click on remove liquidity, approve, and okay. So as you can see, I'm exiting here with more than I actually put in, which is nice. So 0.8 lava plus, let's confirm, and let's just take a quick screenshot of that, so at least let's take another screenshot of that. So at least I got it on record. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like exit right now at a profit, and then we'll probably buy back in afterwards. Okay, so lava LP. 1 second, you guys. Okay, perfect. What are you guys saying? So how can you withdraw large amounts of crypto to bank? Ooh, that's a cool question. I might answer that pretty soon. Right, so I need to get lava. I choose max here. How much am I gonna get out in BUSD? $1,000. Okay, I mean, it's not amazing, but it is pretty good still. Okay, so that's a pretty high price impact though, so let's try half. Yeah, that's a little bit better. 0.05, 0.08, let's try 0.08. Swap. Swap. Okay, so this is a problem that I have been experiencing. As you can see, PancakeSwap has a It's quite annoying actually. So if you ever like run into that issue, this is what you can do instead. You can head over to 1 inch, and you can execute those trades here the same as you would on PancakeSwap. So 1 inch, you know, it's pretty good for that. Let's see. Yeah, so if I try to execute large trades like this, it'll fail, unfortunately. Of course, I want to make sure that my slippage is a little bit higher, and then of course I want to make sure that my amount of lava is not so high. And then of course it'll say, do you want to confirm swap? Then I go ahead and choose confirm, and it will confirm. And so that's how I've been able to sell. And so if you're trying to sell your lava on Saturday, this is exactly what I would do here. Let's choose max. Yeah, okay, so we need to make sure it's less 0.05. Swap. Swap. Confirm. And sign. Yeah. See, so it works if you execute smaller orders, right? It doesn't work if you execute large orders for some reason. But you know, I just thought I'd let you guys know that. So now I have my $1,500 back in there, which is nice. And as you can see, that's actually profit that I made from trading lava this week, which is nice. And so, you know, buy low, sell high. That's the name of the game until we can see some stability here. So I probably contributed to this red candle. And if you want to obviously verify on your screen, you can go over to PooCoin and you can see some of the trades that I made, which should be around like $1,000, give or take. Oh no, I sold these ones around $300 each. So as you can see, those are my trades. I have no idea how these people are able to sell so much lava at a single time and not take a very heavy price impact. Trying to avoid price impact is actually really, really important too. So just make sure you guys are wise if you are selling. But again, on Saturday when you withdraw, just make sure that you go in and you set the small amount on 1 inch, and then you just press swap. you keep clicking the swap there, which is how you can potentially protect yourself. All right. I digress. We've actually got a couple things to review today. All right. So let's see. Okay. So Mike is in the house. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Off ramp without losing too much in commission fees. Yes, absolutely. Andre says, Cook with Joko, Matic, Iron, Cosmic are doing pretty good. Yeah, we're actually going to review that today. That's one of the projects I want to look at today. Yep. We'll look at Iron. We might not look at Cosmic. We'll definitely look at Iron though. I did look at Cosmic earlier this week, and you know, I think I need to spend a little more time. Clayton says, so is that the anti-whale for lava? How about the 7.5% fee? Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but when I withdrew my LP, I actually got back a little bit less than I was expecting. So instead of getting about, you could say $1,200, I only got about like just under $1,100. And so that is the 7% fee. When you give back the LP, or when you take the LP out of the pool that you're staked in, or the farm that you're staked in, then you're gonna get that fee. I mean, technically I should have sold earlier today when it was like right around $9,500 to $10,000, but I was kind of optimistic and waiting for the pump. So anyways, I made profit still. Of course I would have liked to make a little bit more, but hey, you know, you gotta make sure you understand your thresholds. So the first thing is the 7% fee. When you remove your LP, you get charged a fee when you remove liquidity from a pool. You get charged a fee. As long as there's lava in there, they can tax it effectively. So that's the first thing. The second thing is when you're selling, 1 inch works really great for me, but I have to make sure that it is within that 0.05 threshold. I do not know. I really, like, if you guys know, please let me know, but I have no idea why the heck some of these whales are able to sell such high amounts here. I mean, obviously they're definitely going to pay for it in price impact, right? So this person says this person was selling 1.6 lava. If we go to this site here, which is PancakeSwap, and we put in 1.6 lava. All right, check this out, you guys. 2.8% price impact. Of course, if I try to personally sell it, I would not. It would just spin. It would just say confirming and never actually get a confirmation in the wallet. But I have no idea how these guys are doing it. Maybe they're using a bot of some kind. But if you try to do it on the site on your own, it's going to be very difficult. So firstly, you want to make sure it's 0.05. I also tried 0.05 here on PancakeSwap. It was doing the same spinny thing. So 1 inch works pretty good for the trades in my experience so far. Right. Let's see. Okay. So we have a spammer. We have a spammer in the chat, you guys. Why don't we spam her back? Amelia Rose is Amelia Rose is in the chat, but she's spamming you guys, so we need to spam her back. Middle-aged crypto price up from 0.7 to 0.35. What are we talking about? Are we talking about BFG? BFG. We need. Is BFG a BetFury? Ah, BFG. Okay, so we weren't actually supposed to. I don't know. Is it on BuySwap? Which site is it on? BFG coin. Should we just type BFG coin? Coin hodlers? No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let us know, man, which site we can find it on. I think BuySwap is probably where we can find it on. BuySwap. Ah. BetFury, Uncle BetFury. Yeah, I know it's BetFury, man, but I'm like trying to figure out like where we can trade it. Do we just go to their website? Is that where we go and trade it? BetFury. BetFury. BFG coin is native coin of BetFury. Go to BuySwap. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's unlock our wallet here and see. Okay, so would it actually show up? Oh, it does show up. Nice. Oh, it even makes the sound, you guys. It even makes the sound. Let's see, what is one BFG? One BFG. Ooh, it's pretty cheap, you guys. It's pretty cheap. It's like 20 cents. This is interesting. All right, so in case you don't know, BetFury is blocked in the UAE. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll just have to like rely on some of these graphics here. So BetFury is a gambling website, which, by the way, I don't promote these kinds of things, but I'm just educating you guys. So BetFury is actually a gambling website, and they're going to have a partnership pretty soon, I think, with BuySwap, if they don't already have one. So I did read a tweet about that recently, but I don't know if you can actually see it in here. So it might actually be a really profitable project if you're interested. But you know, obviously I need to do some more research, but it does seem like a pretty cool combination. You know, you've got the whole gambling thing and you've got the whole farming thing here, so could be really, really cool. Could be a really, really cool opportunity. All right, but we don't want to look at BitFury today. We want to look at Iron Finance, okay? So you guys are distracting me. Right, so here's what I want to look at today, right? And I know lots of you know about this already, but there's still lots of people out there who might not know. And so this is a really, really popular project that is across 2 different chains right now. And it's called Iron. And so it's actually made up of 3 coins. And so the 3 coins are, let me go to docs. Okay, so the 3 coins are, let's make this a little bit bigger. So you've got Iron, which is actually a stable coin, okay? It's soft pegged to the US dollar. So, I mean, you're not gonna get exactly 1:1, but it's pretty close, right? So it's made up of 3 coins. Their ecosystem has the stable coin, and then the second coin here is the steel coin. Now, there are 2 variable or volatile coins in their ecosystem. That's called Steel and Titan. And on the Binance Smart Chain side, you've got the Steel coin. And this is a really, really interesting, really, really popular project. I mean, so many people are using it, so many people are talking about it. Apparently there was a dip, but we couldn't buy it because of the slow network. So yeah, you know, now you guys get to see some exposure. So what is it? Right now, let's actually have a look here. So, okay. Okay, so I suppose we'll just start with some tokenomics here. I believe that is 100 million total supply of steel tokens. So the total planned emission of steel is 100 million. Now you can actually farm this stuff, but you can also purchase it. So the community will own about 80%. So 80% of steel tokens will be emitted and distributed in various forms across liquidity farmers and tokens staked and token staking users over a period of 36 months. Very interesting. The daily emission of steel is subject to change as the team creates new pools, deactivates pools, changes the rates of rewards for some pools, or allocates some steel rewards as boosted rewards to incentivize a pool with a partner of Iron Finance. Okay, about 20% of all steel will be held by the team for reserves and all of that jazz. Okay, so what kind of farms and pools do they have? We'll definitely go ahead and check out the site in just a sec. But what's really cool is that they have some really strong partnerships. Okay, so for example, Beefy Finance, which is a really, really, really popular DeFi app. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I love their tokenomics, super deflationary, very, very valuable. And now because the Beefy token itself is so limited, you can you know, it's so pricey, and that's the only one that you can use on their platform, if I'm not mistaken, to earn other coins. So check that out if you have some time. But Beefy right here is their auto compounding partner. So when you join one of the Iron Vaults and that auto compounding happens, it's actually being powered by Beefy Finance, which I think is really, really interesting, really cool partnership there. So you can stake Iron, and you can stake Steel, and you can stake, that's it. Okay, you can stake Iron and Steel on the Binance Smart Chain. So when you head over to the Polygon network, which by the way, they're on the Polygon network as well, you'll notice that they have another token, which is sort of like the equivalent of Steel, but for Polygon. And this is called the Iron token. So you'll only find, if I'm not mistaken, Titan, did I say Iron token? The Titan token. Okay, you'll only find Titan tokens on Polygon, and you'll only find Steel tokens on Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I kind of understand it. Okay, so what are the tokenomics of the Titan token? So here you can see that on Polygon Network, they're going to do a max supply of 1 billion tokens. So that's something that's really kind of interesting there. 1 billion tokens on Titan, but only 100 million tokens on Steel. So that's something to keep in mind. The community on the Titan side gets about 70% of that share, and then the team/treasury gets about 30% of that share. Very interesting. They have the following pools and farms available. You can obviously choose between QuickSwap or SushiSwap. So they have 2 partners on Polygon side for their DEX. You can either use the SushiSwap or you can use the QuickSwap. Okay, both will do the same thing, but keep in mind that their emission rate is slightly different, which is really interesting, really interesting. Okay, if you stake Titan, of course, they'll tell you what their emission rate is there. All right, so let's actually take a look here at their audit, and then we'll jump into the site. Okay, Peck Shield. Peck Shield is a leading industry. Okay, I'm not seeing their audit, which means that on the 10th June, we are happy to work with Peck Shield. What? On the first complete audit of the Iron Finance on Polygon. That's really weird. Okay, so that means there was no audit done for the Polygon side, but for the BSC side, for the Binance Smart Chain side, it says here that our code on the Binance Smart Chain has been audited by Omniscia, I don't know how you say that, and the audit report has been published on April 1st. Omniscia, I don't know, how do you say that, you guys? How do you say that? Okay, so let's just call them Omniscia, right? Omniscia audited these guys, and okay, so this is looking a little bit interesting. Okay, very confusing as well. During the audit, we filtered and validated a total of 10 findings utilizing static analysis tools, as well as identified a total of 22 findings during the manual review of the code base. We strongly recommend that any minor severity or higher findings be dealt with, which is cool. So that's just like an overview there. It tells you here about the protocol. So the protocol can be parameterized to a great extent centrally by its developer. We noted that multiple of these adjustments do not emit a corresponding event and should do so properly to properly inform external users of the blockchain of such changes. Okay. All privileged functions are meant to be invoked by a DAO and thus can be considered decentralized in this regard, as the community would vote on what functions are executed and with what arguments. Thus, the project can be considered decentralized to a great extent. Okay, so this particular section, based on the time of the audit, obviously they say that they've fixed some of these things right now, is that they did have some functions that were a bit centralized, but most of it was decentralized to begin with. Okay, here this is just talking about the way the code is put together. I like this Omniscia audit. It's so detailed. This looks really good. I've seen some tech. What is it? Not tech, right? Certic. I've seen some Certic reports or audits, and they're not as detailed as this. I really like this. I really like this a lot. Okay, execution of our static analysis toolkit identified 291 potential issues within the code base, of which 267 were ruled out as false positives. Okay, so only 24 issues remain, and you can obviously go in here and check them out. Most of them are information related. Manual review, a thorough line-by-line review is conducted on the code base to identify potential malfunction and vulnerabilities in the dual token stablecoin system of Iron Finance. As The project at hand implements a fractionally collateralized stablecoin system. Intricate care was put into ensuring that the flow of funds within the system conforms to the specifications and restrictions laid forth. All right, so in other words, what they're saying, we validated, okay, promptly remediated. Okay, so I think they actually fixed these things here. So they said here that Omnitia found 2 key findings and they were resolved. And obviously you've got the report right there. So maybe it's safe, you guys. Maybe it's safe. I don't know for sure, but it seems to be, it seems to appear that they've taken great care at ensuring safety here. So let's actually look at their smart contracts. So here you can see the iron and steel contracts. You can see the master chef on both the platforms there. You can see the oracles. You can see the Dragon Ball lottery. I love Dragon Ball. Oh man, this is interesting. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to click on any contracts because that might be a little bit confusing. Okay, they give you a little demonstration there, collateral ratios. Okay, this is really important. Okay, so if you are using the Iron Network, okay, if you're using the Iron Network, you need to understand the dynamics at play first before you jump in. Okay, their network is built and revolves around 3 tokens. Okay, the iron, the steel, and the Titan tokens. The steel only appears on the Binance Smart Chain, to my knowledge, and based on what we read here. And of course, the Titan only appears on the Polygon network. But the iron can be on both. So you can have the iron stable coin on both. Now the iron stable coin, according to what I'm reading here, is soft pegged to the dollar, but it's also influenced by the collateralized debt in the platform. And so let's actually jump over there right now and see what we are working with so that we can properly understand this. If I'm not mistaken, which I might be, but if I'm not mistaken, you might technically be able to borrow against collateral that you put in here, but I don't know for sure. So let's go here, mint, redeem, farms, foundry, stake your steel, treasury, iron treasury, compensation, dedicated to people who lost their investment capital as a result of the silly incident. Oh, very nice. That's really, really cool. Okay, so then they obviously give you all their other. So where did I read that? That you can collateralize your stake. Mint, redeem, foundry, farms. What is the foundry? Stake your steel and profit from the protocol's performance. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Okay, let's head over to the Polygon side. Okay, so here you can obviously see the same structure. Okay, that's their DEX, which is nice. Total value locked, very nice. Private vaults, compensation. Okay, so I'm not really sure where their collateral lies, but let's actually read this. Maybe I misunderstood. Okay, so Iron Finance uses 2 ratios to influence the collateral ratio. The target collateral ratio, TCR, is used by the minting function and is displayed as a percentage. This ratio expresses what percentage of the USDC or BUSD tokens required to mint Iron token. TCR can increase or decrease every hour based on the Iron price. If the time-weighted average price of Iron token in the past hour is more than $1, then the protocol lowers the TCR on BSC. It can be lowered by 0.25% BSC per hour. On Polygon, the percentage being dynamically managed to maintain protocol stability. If the time-weighted average price of Iron token in the past hour is less than $1, then the protocol increases the TCR. Interesting. So it's sort of like a dynamic protocol. So that's what it means to be soft pegged in essence, right? They're saying that this particular algorithm, this protocol, will fluctuate the price of Iron so that it tries to closely match its ratio of 1:1 or as close to it as possible to the dollar or to these stable coins, USDC and BUSD, which are required to mint the Iron token. Okay. Effective collateral ratio. ECR stands for effective collateral ratio and is the shown percentage. This percentage expresses the amount of USDC or BUSD tokens stored as collateral for the Iron token. If the target collateral ratio is TCR is lower than ECR, then the protocol has excess collateral. TCR is usually lower than ECR when the demand for the Iron token is high and the price stays above the ideal $1 peg. Okay, so I believe that if we are using or trying to buy more of this Iron token, which is their stable coin, that is dependent on people's BUSD or USDC. Okay, so the BUSD or USDC they're explaining here is the collateral that the Iron token depends on. Okay, and so depending on the demand, their algorithm kind of changes that a little bit, but they kind of give you a little bit of a complex formula here. But what this tells me, right? I'll just like make things simple and give you like a gist here, in case any of you are confused whether you should invest or not in the Iron system. What this tells me is that it is a very well thought through system. It's got a dedicated team behind it. I don't know the team, of course. I also, I have not actually checked out to see whether they've got migrator code, ownership permissions, multi-sig, etc. currently available there. But what I do think right now is that the platform looks to be quite legit. I mean, obviously you need to do your own research, but it looks like it's pretty legit. I've also noticed the Iron, the Titan, and the Steel tokens on multiple other platforms. So they seem to have other partnerships here. What I would do is I would probably just like, if you're interested in this platform and you're specifically interested in yield, right? So they've got a couple options for you here. So you can go over to the vault. Of course, you don't have any vaults in here. So the only way to participate right now is the farming section here. So if you buy and stake the Titan, if I'm not mistaken, if you buy and stake the Titan, yeah, then you get to earn 15% per year, and that reward is paid out in USDC. Interesting, really interesting. If you want to earn any of these other coins, let's say you want to earn the Titan token, then you can obviously stake some of these other things here, right? This one looks like a really good one. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. You guys can see this. Okay, Iron USDC. This is a stablecoin pair, so that means your price fluctuation between the two is not going to be that great, which means your impermanent loss is going to be minimized. However, always keep in mind that your liquidity is used to buy all the sell orders. So yeah, interesting. I think this is a really cool pool here. If if you like to play it safe. If you like to play it a little bit more risky, you might want to jump into this one right here, which is the Iron/Titan pool. So that's one stable coin, and of course their volatile coin there. So that's really interesting. Of course, this is on the Polygon network, so you might find the same thing on the Binance Smart Chain here, but with steel instead. So if we head over to, where is it? Okay, so, oh, interesting. So some of their farms are actually inactive. So this particular one is inactive. This particular one is inactive. So you can no longer use the steel/iron pair. But you can use the iron BUSD pair and earn 69% per year, which is, you know, it's kind of thin, but it's not too bad. The Binance Smart Chain has a lot more variety for you guys in case you're interested. A lot more variety there, so definitely check it out. All right, let's head over to the comments. I've been ignoring you guys for a long time. I apologize, you guys. I apologize. All right, so let's say hello to a couple more people here. Right. Bantu Viking is here. Welcome, Bantu Viking. We appreciate you today. Where one says, what's your price prediction for SafeMoon? I actually have no idea. I have no idea. I don't actually follow SafeMoon, but I can check it for you. I can check it. I'll go ahead and check it out in just a sec. No name says, this is it, Sash. You're halfway to $1 million. I am halfway to $1 million, but right now with the dip that we saw today, unfortunately, we're not getting that $1 million, you guys. We're only at about like 300K right now. Crypto 9th Jan 2021 says, your voice is not audible. My voice is not audible? Can you guys not hear me? Let me know, please, if you guys cannot hear me. Cook with Joker says, bro, are you from India? No, I'm not from India. I actually live in Dubai right now, but I am from South Africa. Lantivagan says, what do you think about the Krusty Krab swap? Ooh, Krusty Krab swap. We can check it out. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and close all this stuff here. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. Look at that. People are gonna call this this panic selling. They're gonna call it price dumping or price manipulation or rug pulling. That's what they're gonna call it. But it's not. It's not, because of the incredibly low volume on lava right now. But anyways, I digress. Right, so let's see. We want to look at, okay, cool. So you can hear me. That's awesome. That is awesome. I appreciate it. So let's see. The first one we want to look at is, what is it? SafeMoon. Personally, I'm very wary of anything with the word moon in it. I just want to put that out there. But let's see here. Would SafeMoon be on CoinMarketCap? Let's see. SafeMoon. I've heard a little bit about SafeMoon. I am not so sure. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't even know what number that is. 0.0000043. Jeez, okay. If you want some technical analysis, could probably do that really quickly, but I probably would not touch this. To be honest. Like, what can I do with it? Is it just a speculative hold? If not, then there's no space for it in my wallet. It's gotta work. I gotta put those dollars to work. If it's not working, it has no place in my wallet. Okay, the live SafeMoon price today is 0. Oh my goodness, with a 24-hour trading volume, SafeMoon is down 5.5% last 24 hours, and the current coin market cap ranking is 203, which is not too bad actually. Top 500 there, which is nice, with live market cap of what is this? $2.5 billion. It has a circulating supply of 585. What on earth? I don't even know this number. Okay, so that's million. Okay, 300 billion, trillion, quadrillion, 585 quadrillion. Quadrillion? Am I reading that right? Jeez, you guys, jeez. This is like hyperinflation crazy here. But it's in the top 500. It's in the top 500. Personally, I don't know. I don't even see the indicator here. Where is the indicator? Market cap, trading view. All right, I don't see it. I don't see it, you guys. I don't see it. Why can't I see it? What is it right now? Okay. Okay, just measuring some of the low points here. Let's look at all-time. Okay, so we had an all-time high. All-time high when everybody was promoting it. By the way, I remember that everybody was like, safe moon, safe moon, safe moon, safe moon. I have no idea how that viral marketing campaign happened, but everybody was talking about it. I personally stay away from all projects with the name moon in it, personally. Or dog. Any dog projects or any moon projects, I just stay away from them, you guys. I just stay away from them. But this right here says we had a market cap of 5 billion. Oh my goodness. So this is right now really, really, really low. That's like more. That's like almost 3 times lower. Okay, so now, okay, fine. I suppose we could say about 2 times lower. So we fell like 50%. That's crazy. Okay, so price prediction. I don't know. What do you guys predict the price is gonna be? Let me know in the let me know in the comments or the chat section there. But I have to be honest, you guys. I have no idea. I'm just a simple miner and farmer. That's who I am, you guys. I'm just a simple miner and farmer. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and check out the comments here. Shredded Bruh is in the live stream. Welcome, Shredded Bruh. We appreciate you. How is South Africa? Is it dangerous as people say? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it is. Okay, firstly, South Africa is a beautiful place. I'll actually show you. I'll show you my city here, Durban, South Africa. This is my city, you guys. It's quite beautiful. You know, I live like home when I used to live there, like many years ago. This is my 7th or 8th year in Dubai now, so it's been a while since I've actually been home. But this is, you know, this is where I come from. I miss the beach. You know, I miss the, like in Dubai right now, it is really, really hot. It is really hot, you guys. So I miss this. I miss this a lot here. Okay, I miss the surfing. I miss the sun. I miss everything about it. But right now, unfortunately, South Africa is in a really, really bad space economically, and of course with this whole lockdown situation with the big pandemic that's going on right now. You know, the morale is also quite low. You know, the government is sort of like locking everything down again, and so yeah, that obviously creates more FUD, and as a result, opportunities are lost instead of gained, and of course crime increases because now honest work is no longer as easily accessible. And so unfortunately it's sort of like a really sad story. But yeah, to answer your question, crime is at an all-time high as always, and economy is not doing that great. Yeah. Right, let's look at Krusty Krab, you guys. Let's look at Krusty Krab. Andre says people are panicking also because of the attacks. Yes. So in case you didn't know, we had several DDoS attacks happen today. Distributed denial of service. So what this means is that, actually, let's go ahead and show you guys. DDoS attack. Okay, so let's look at, yeah, this one. This is a good example. Okay, so in case you've never heard of a DDoS attack, or maybe you've heard about it but you're not entirely sure what it is, etc. Okay, so here's the simple explanation. If an attacker wants to create something called a botnet, which basically is a cluster of many computers all around the world, what he would need to do is he would need to implant malware of some kind on that device, on that computer, on that server, whatever it is, right? And that malware stays dormant on the computer until it is requested or called by the attacker. Okay, so if you visit, a porn site, if you visit some kind of download site, and you download something, and there might be a chance that you download malware as well. Okay, this is very commonplace for these attackers to implant these malware viruses. Okay. So when these malware viruses get downloaded to your computer, unfortunately, it's very difficult to detect them because they don't do anything for the longest period of time. They just lie dormant and they wait for an execute command. But what's happening in the meantime is that all these computers getting infected are now becoming part of the attacker's botnet supercluster. Okay, and at any time the attacker wants to or receives an order, because by the way, this is a business. If you're an attacker, and you can list your DDoS services on the dark web, or on even just regular websites where attackers hang out, or where criminals hang out. And you can buy these services apparently, and so when the attacker receives an order request, he can then activate all of his computers in the botnet, and he can point it towards a certain server, right? And so let's see, DDoS attack GIF. Okay, yeah. So this is what one botnet attack looks like. So as you can see, these are thousands, maybe even millions of requests being sent to one server from a botnet, from a very big botnet. Okay, so this was I believe this was an Asian attack to a United States-based target. And so as you can see, thousands and millions of requests are sent to this one target, and thereby it overloads the front end. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that, let's say I go on to something like Ketchup. Ketchup was one of the targets today. It's blank, you guys, it's blank. Ketchup is blank, yo, Ketchup is blank. Okay, so oh man, the story of Ketchup is funny. They've now moved everything to mayo swap or something. It's crazy. But anyways, let's say I'm attacking the Ketchup site. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create maybe login requests, or maybe I'm trying to create packet requests, right? But instead of just doing one or two like normal users do, okay, what I'll do is I'll flood the requests until the server, or at least the front end of the server, gets overwhelmed to the point where it cannot handle that many anymore, and it just crashes. And so what this does is it opens up other vulnerabilities, right? Of course, nobody is able to access the site. And so, for example, let's say we're invested in something like Lava, for example, and we've got all our funds, millions of dollars in here, and suddenly the site just gets attacked, or it goes dark. we cannot interact with any of these things, you know, anymore, right? We cannot interact with any buttons to like unstake our liquidity anymore, right? And so that's something that that happened today, unfortunately, with many sites, unfortunately. So yeah, you know, it's a crazy time today. That's what the guys are referring to. A little bit of a cybersecurity lesson there for you guys. Geez, look at this lava price. Oh, it's pumping again a little bit. We might buy this dip, you guys. We might buy this dip. I really think we can jump back to like 10K, but I don't know if we can do it before Saturday. Still, we got it with some profit, but not as much as we could have gotten if we sold earlier, man. Kicking myself a little bit, but anyways. Right, so let's see. Mike says SafeMoon was being promoted by David Portnoy, who is an American internet celebrity blogger and founder of the sports and pop culture blog Barstool Sports. I did actually hear a little bit about that. SafeMoon has their own wallet now and are working on their own protocol. Got it. Lava team will do the DDoS attack and will message spread to as DDoS and all got scammed. Got it. So you're saying that if Lava gets attacked, that might be a possibility where they just DDoS their own site and blame it on external attackers. I don't know. That's interesting. That's an interesting theory, right? We're all about theories here, you guys. Thyron Cameron says, "Why do you laugh about being rug pulled and scammed?" I don't laugh about being rug pulled and scammed. Okay. So let me just make this a little bit bigger so you guys understand my position. All right, so let's say for example we're talking about Lava here, and I know that lots of you guys out there are hopeful and dependent on the Lava payout on Saturday or Sunday, whatever your time zone is. Okay, I respect that, and I really hope that we all get it. I had about like $500,000 in there. Now it's worth about $300,000. It doesn't matter, right? I can't access it, so it's not real right now. We hope that it will be real, but it's not, okay? However, in the meantime, other opportunities exist. The reason why I'm personally not so affected by it is because I've been taking advantage of those opportunities. Trading for one of them is one such opportunity. Lava has been on a steady upward trajectory this week, and if you bought it low enough, you made several times your money, regardless of the harvest lockup, by trading. Okay, and so that's how you need to like think as a smart investor or as a smart trader, right? You don't want to depend on something that you have no control over. You want to make sure that you protect your assets and you take advantage of opportunities where you see them, right? If we're doing the same as what everyone else is doing, then most likely we're going to get the same as what everyone else is getting, which in the case of Lava might not be very much. Unfortunately, it might not be, right? You saw, if you joined the stream earlier on, you probably saw that I was looking at the price chart here, and the moment I sold, which was about $1,500, when I sold, it created a big red candle there, okay? When other people are selling, even though the orders are small in comparison, right? They're low amounts, maybe up to like $10,000, $15,000, but that's it, right? We're not seeing hundreds or millions of dollars being sold. They're creating giant red candles, even though they're small orders. So what does that tell us? That tells us that the circulating supply right now is very, very low. It's very limited, which creates a perfect trading opportunity because you've got all this liquidity locked in value right now, which means that before Saturday, there is still an opportunity to make a profit, regardless of whether the site is active or not. And that's the big thing most people are missing here. That's the opportunity I've been telling you guys about all week here. So please forgive me for making light of this situation, but I don't want to get rug pulled. We actually got rug pulled last week by a few of these sites similar to Ketchup. And it sucks, but the whole point of this particular journey, which I'm hoping that most of you will go with me on, is to show you the good and the bad, right? When I'm displaying my portfolio and my earnings, right? I'm not just sharing my opinion. When I'm displaying my portfolio and how much I earn and lost, I'm showing you guys real numbers, right? Go back and watch if you haven't started watching from the beginning, right? You'll see that I'm not just making money, but I'm also losing money, sometimes thousands of dollars, okay? You won't learn how this whole thing works unless you see both sides. So right now, by talking about the DDoS attacks and the rug pulls, and maybe even laughing about it a little bit, we're creating more exposure, but we're creating more awareness, right? Yes, it's serious. Of course it's serious. But do you want to be depressed? Do you want to feel this overwhelming sense of despair, or do you want to be hopeful and rebuild your portfolio in case you did get rug pulled like we got last week? Prism, Polygold, fishswap, all of these sites went down. Today, Ketchup. I mean, yes, it sucks. But I mean, if nobody's gonna help you stay hopeful and help you see the brighter side, unfortunately, you're gonna give up. And we gotta go, people. We have a goal. And we cannot give up on the goal. All right, cool. So let's see. What is the other? Thon. Thon says, isn't that very illegal? What are we talking about, Thon? I completely missed that comment. I apologize. Bounty Viking says, wow, just went over there myself and it is indeed blank. Ketchup APR pool just went to 33 million on May. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw that earlier as well. I'm so glad I cashed out last week. I am so glad. The biggest pool on there, very interesting. Ketchup APR on Mayo is like 3 quadrillion. Interesting. Wearer One says, do you watch anime? Sometimes I like to watch anime. Okay, right, we got one more project to check out, you guys, and then I will let you go. All right, so let's see here. We were supposed to check it out, but I got distracted. So what was it called again? If you guys can remind me what that project was again, I completely forgot. I'm just scrolling through the chat here to see if I missed it. Let me see. Krusty Krab. Krusty Krab Finance. Okay, so we're gonna check out Krusty Krab, you guys. It sounds like something out of SpongeBob. Krusty Krab .finance. Krusty Krab .finance. Okay, excellent. Ooh, it's another one. All right, it is out of SpongeBob. Look at that. That is totally from SpongeBob. Oh man, that's interesting. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Oh man, I love it. Okay, so the Krusty Krab automatic liquidity acquisition yield farm and AMM. They say that they're AMM. Let's see if they're true. See if that is true. Click on exchange. They do have their own decks, you guys. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Okay, so that's first positive in there, which is nice. 0 liquidity, 0 market cap. Am I reading this correctly? Jeez. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if you guys using this. This is really interesting. I don't see any liquidity. I don't see any market cap, but it does say 120,000 tokens minted. So maybe when the farming starts, we'll see a bit more liquidity in there. But if I jump in, the Krusty Krab. Let's jump into the Krusty Krab. The APR is non-existent, you guys. There's like $0 in each pool here. Yeah, it's like non-existent. So I don't know what to make of the front end. It looks like it just came out, like it's like brand new. Like it was launched just recently. It was launched just recently. Okay, so Krusty Krab. Let's look at some of their documentation. They are all next generation. They're all next generation. They're all next generation. Okay, security first. Migrator code has been removed. Audits and time lock have been added. Okay, so that's interesting. Automatic liquidity with 6% transaction fee. I have to admit, man, those transaction fees hurt really badly. Really badly. I don't like them a lot at all. Anti-whales, what is the 0.5% of the total supply. Time lock, trading incentive. We plan to add a trading incentive mechanism to our own AMM. Users can earn tokens by trading on KrabSwap, but different from traditional trading mining. The rewards in KrabSwap for trading can be different tokens such as BNB, BTC, ETH. Other projects can provide their own tokens as rewards for specified trading pairs. Very interesting. That's probably the most interesting thing that I can see on the app, on the DApp so far. Migrator code has been removed and sent to the master chef. Okay, that's pretty standard. The rules are simple, no rug pulls. Standard contracts are forked from PantherSwap. Why does everybody fork PantherSwap? I can't even open PantherSwap. Jeez. A tech rate and CertiK audited. Standard contracts forked from PantherSwap, a tech rate and CertiK audited project. So I'm guessing that the reason they forked Panther is because Panther was tech rate and CertiK audited. Like, I don't know, like why mention that? No pre-sale, no pre-mine for devs, but they did a pre-sale. It just says it right here, or rather a pre-mine. Total minted 120,000. So are we reading that incorrectly? Like what is that? Okay, let's actually check out their tokenomics. The Krabby Patty. I love it. I'm sold, you guys. I'm sold. Okay, so the Krabby Patty. Let's go ahead and check out the Krabby Patty here. Unlimited supply. Okay, 80 Krabby Patties per block, you guys. 80 Krabby Patties per block. That sounds like a lot. 2.3 Krabby Patties per day. This sounds inflationary. Very inflationary. 9% to the dev team on every emission. Interesting. I gotta say, very interesting. Right. Let's see, contract. Let's click on Krabby Patty. Let's click on the Krabby Patty, you guys. Let's click on the Krabby Patty, and let's click on holders. Okay, holders. Dang, son, there is one wallet that currently exists, and that wallet has 120 Krabby Patties, 120,000 Krabby Patties in there, which is 100% of the supply. Personally, I'm not so sure if I would even go close to this platform, just based on everything that I can see here. But it is 3 days old and 1 hour, 3 days and an hour old. This was probably the pre-minted token supply here. I don't know. It feels super. It feels like very sketchy. I have to admit. It feels. Okay, so let's see here. Can you please look into Krusty Krab Finance? Is this another one? I'm pretty sure that is what we did. Yeah, that is what we did. Krusty Krab Finance. So the Krabby Patty is the Krusty Krab Finance token. So that's this platform here. It's kind of sketchy. I have to admit. But yeah. Anyways, I hope that was insightful for you guys. All right. So do we have any other? Do we have any other comments or chats here? Okay, no, I don't think I missed anything else. So before I go, guys, I want to tell you about our really awesome workshop. In case you have not attended this, or in case maybe you're somebody that is really interested in building their own online business, a secure income stream that you have control over. Well, if that's you, I want to invite you to our free workshop, totally for free, where we'll teach you how to build your own online course business. This is what we do. We are professionals at it, and I have been doing so for the past 3 years. Blueprint is actually my business, and this workshop is designed to teach newcomers how to build their own online course businesses totally for free, 0 to sales in less than 60 days. You can check the link out in the description below. And with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out today. It has been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. I hope that you were safe. I hope that you took money off the table where you needed to, so that you are always safe. Okay, anything can happen in this DeFi space. So you just want to make sure that you're protecting your assets at all times. Please do not invest more than you are willing to lose, okay? And if you are using certain platforms, make sure that you're taking your principal off the table as quickly as possible, okay? So if you put in $100, ask yourself, how can I get back 100 as quickly as possible? If you're putting $1,000, how can I get back 1,000 as quickly as possible, okay? There's some amazing opportunities, and we've made lots of gains this week. We've made lots of gains, okay? We might not be able to see some of the paper value, the 500,000 or 300,000 that we have in our wallet, but we did actually make a couple $1,000s this week, which is awesome, which is really awesome. And the best way to do that is to take a step back, not do what everyone else is doing, and rather just analyze the situation, and then make your moves, find entry points that are low enough, find exit points that are high enough that you feel comfortable with, and take profit as regularly as possible. With that said, guys, I want to just, encourage you. Please don't give up hope. Keep the goal in mind. Of course, our goal is $1 million. We might get it. We might get there. We might not get there within the space of a year. But we're not going to stop trying. We are not going to stop trying, and that's the whole point of this stream, right? We're going to succeed, and we will continue to stream until we succeed. And hey, hopefully more of you will join us. If you did like this, by the way, give us a big old thumbs up. It really helps me, tells the algorithms across all the other platforms that this content is valuable. Here are all my social media platforms. In case you haven't followed me there, please do so. That would be amazing. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. That also helps our community grow. If you have any questions and you feel like you would like some extra support, we have a Telegram group when we have some really awesome people in there, very mature people. Of course, we do have some other kinds of people too, but most of them are really awesome people. And if I don't answer your question personally, one of them will. Really solid community. Link to the Telegram group is in the description as well. With that said, guys, I want to say thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. Take care, everybody.